Motorsports World on sale right in front of the grandstands now. The young man selling Motorsports World. If you'd like a copy, give him a holler. Johnny Johnson in car 48, Larry Kugel in the 14, looking to bring the field up to speed as we exit turn number 4. Here they come off the 4th turn, start a great wheeling, drops the green flag, and we're underway. Quickly into turn 1, Johnny Johnson grabs the early lead, side-by-side battle for second down the back straightaway. Ben Bellich in car 48 and Larry Kugel in the 14. Will go for second. Bradish in the 5. Challenging now for third as they exit turn. Into turn 1. Still Johnny Johnson the leader. Ben Bellich second. Bradish third. Kugel fourth. Kidmore up the 5th into double zero. That is Malcolm in the M1. Jones, Petrucci, Flinner, Fleury, and Copeland. Showing the way. Johnson in the red 48, Ben Bellich in the blue 48 in second. Lou Bradish a strong third in car 5. Kugel in the 14, fourth. Moore in the double zero, still 5th, and it's Malcolm. Now John Flinner moving to 7th in car 11. Lou Bradish off the pace in car 5 for a moment, and he continues to slow down. Lou Bradish in car 5 slowing down on the racetrack. Tom Copeland getting in car 10 as Bradish also goes pits Johnny Johnson still your leader, Ben Bellich second. Kugel third, Moore fourth, Malcolm runs 5th in the M1, Flinner in the 11 is 6th, Petrucci in the 5, 7th, 3 in the 4 is 8th. Malcolm in the M1 on the outside, trying to move around for the 0. And Malcolm moves into the 4th spot in the M1. Flinner follows him in the 11, up to 5th as Moore in the double zero drops to 6th. Now Malcolm in the M1 on the inside, trying to take third away from the 14 of Larry Kugel with 6 laps down. 6 laps complete. Here goes Flinner on the outside, passing Malcolm for 4. John Flinner, the D&C Automotive, AGM and Contractors 11, gets high and Malcolm passes him back to 3 and 4. Races right now, positions 3, 4, and 5. Kugel in the 14, Malcolm in the M1, and Flinner in the D11. Flinner getting a big run off of turn 2. Out in front, it's the 48 of Johnny Johnson. Followed by the 48 of Ben Bellich. The 11 of John Flinner now 4th. And B.A. Malcolm in the M1 runs 5th. 6 is Kidmore in the double zero and 3 in the 4. Running 7th, Mark Petrucci in the 5-8. And then the auction barn 09 of Nick Jones slowing down. The white flag is out. Jones off the pace of the 09. As the leaders enter turns 1 and 2. Johnny Johnson in car 48 has led it from the start. The Jules machine, John Sewing 48, Ben Bellich in the blue 48 is second. Larry Kugel still third, pressured by John Flinner. Flinner makes the pass in turn 4 as Johnson takes the win. Bellich second, Flinner third, Kugel fourth, Malcolm 5th, Moore 6th, 3, 7th. Petrucci will take 8th, and the auction barn 09 of Nick Jones limps home as the final finisher. Dawn says an ignition problem with the 5 of Lou Bradish, and we'll also check on the 09 of Nick Jones, which his car slowed right at the end of that first heat. Second, 10-lap heat race for the Wolf's Head late models. Craig Wilson in car 8, Mike Johnson to 2, bring the field up to speed. Into turn 4 we come, and the green is out. Johnson takes off with the lead, and now quickly to second in the T8. And it's Craig Wilson in the 8, then Ben Riley in the 99, Baker in the 84, Geisler on the high side in the 1. Up into 5th. Here they come off of turn 4. Mike Johnson in the leader, Camaro second. Green 6th, Greg Wilson 8th, 7th, Dennis Curry in the 1/9th, and Bob Burgess in the 34 completes the top 10. Lapro, the 4W of Wayne Gaither, Ricky Thomas in the 99, and 04, John Beatty. First of 3 heats for the York Heating and Air Conditioning Limited Late Models. Up on the front straight between Thomas and the 99 and Lapro in the 6. Everyone gets it sorted out. Joining the field in car 40 is Doug Clausen. Doug Clausen in car 40 joins the field late. Jim Paul is your leader in car 44 out of Toronto, Ohio. 75, Melvin Jr. on second. The Crown Buick GMC 3 of Rich Curry third. The Beaver Sportswear 99 of Ricky Thomas fourth. And the Dean Photographs 21 driven by Matt Sherlock runs fifth. Here comes Curry to the inside of the 3 alongside the 75 of Mel Minnick Jr. They're tight coming off of turn 4. In the 1. Jim Paul still your leader. The race for second, a good one. Mel Minnick Jr. the 75, the 3 of Rich Curry, the 99 of Ricky Thomas. Sherlock in the 21 still 5th, and it's Lapro in the 6, Beatty in the 04, 4W Wayne Gaither. Gets high coming off of turn 4, Ricky Thomas in the 99 trying to move into the 3rd spot, and does. Down the back straightaway, Thomas in the 99 now trying to take second from the 75 of Mel Minnick Jr. Thomas hooked up on the low side of the racetrack, coming off of 4. Ricky takes second. Jim Paul, the 44, continues to lead 4 laps down. Here comes Thomas quickly to the inside of the 99. Wheel to wheel for that second spot for the lead, but Paul holds him off down the back chute. Thomas second, Minnick third, Curry in the 3, 4th. Lapro in the 6 is now 5th, and we have a new leader. Takes over the lead at the halfway point. 5 laps down. Thomas, your leader. Jim Paul's 44 still second. The 75 of Mel Minnick Jr. third. The 3 of Rich Curry fourth. Jim Lapro in the 6th, 5th. Then it's the 21 of Matt Sherlock. John Beatty in the 04. Wayne Gaither in the 4W. Ricky Thomas pulling away in car 99, your point leader and feature winner 3 of the first 4 weeks. Rich Curry stops on the back straightaway to bring up raffle tickets to benefit Children's Hospital. We'll be announcing the winning number after probably our first or second feature tonight. Back to green, Ricky Thomas still your leader. Jim Paul second. Mel Minnick Jr. in the 75 trying to hold on to third. Outside, that will go for John Minnick. In the 3rd spot, Minnick in the 75 4th. Lapro in the 6, now 5th. Then it's Sherlock in the 21, Wayne Gaither in the 4W, and the 40 of Doug Clausen. Ricky Thomas has been dominant all season. Last week he started dead last in the feature and finished 5th. Won the first 3 weeks. White flag, 1 lap to go. Battle continues for 3rd. Beaver Sportswear 99 from Carnegie taking the York Heating and Air Conditioning Limited Late Model first heat race. Ricky Thomas, Jim Paul second, John Beatty third, Mel Minnick fourth, Jim Lapro fifth, and Matt Sherlock, Wayne Gaither, and Doug Clausen. York Heating and Air Conditioning, sponsors of our limited late model division here at Pennsylvania, Sammy Stow, and the Remax Real Estate 7 from Carnegie, Dwayne Popham, and the Non-Speed Service 11A from Poland, Ohio, Charlie Jasinski. In the 66, here's a name from years past, Terry Rosenberger. Terry Rosenberger in car 66, out for the first time in many, many years here at Pennsylvania Motor Speedway. And in the 5Y, Kirk Young is the driver. Kirk Young out of Pittsburgh in the 5Y, rookie competitor. Second of three heats for the York Heating and Air Conditioning limited lates, and the green is out. Terry Rosenberger with a problem at the start in car 66. He's trying to get it to the pits. Looks like transmission problems, not able to get in the proper gear. Eddie Murphy is your early leader in car 42, but looks like we may see the yellow flag. Yellow is out for car 66, Terry Rosenberger. 83 lines up second, the 47 of Russ Dunn third, 26 Sammy Stow, 11A Charlie Jasinski, 7 Dwayne Popham, Paul Shepik 36, and Kirk Young in the 5. The green is out. Swinging Sam Stow, wheels the 26, quickly up into the third slot, down the back straightaway they roll. Positions 4, 5, and 6 bunched up in turn 3. Eddie Murphy, your leader in car 42. The race for second. Service 83, feeling the heat now from the 26, the Century Square Shop and Save 26 of Sammy Stow. Charlie Bazinski's 11A is taking over fourth, and it's Russ Dunn in the 47. Wayne Popham into 7, and Paul Shepik into 36. Sammy Stow second in car 26. Keith Youngstone, Century Square Shop and Save Rayburn Chassis. Sammy has been really impressive here in the early season, first year in this ride. He has run unmodified, semi-lates, and late models in the past. Car 26 with 5 laps to go. Jasinski third. Morgan's 83 fourth. Russ Dunn in the 46 27 fifth, and Dwayne Pomperman is 7. Paul Shepard looks like it's a little hot under the hood of the 36, is next. Third race fan Fall Classic $2,000 to win contest. One lucky fan won an 80% efficient gas, oil, or comparable electric furnace plus installation, maximum $2,000 value at our Fall Classic 40 sponsored by the York dealers on August the 27th. Again, entry forms for this contest are in the York ad, in RPM and Motorsports World, or stop in the Pennsylvania Motor Speedway gift shop. Beat the heat this summer, stay warm in the winter with a furnace air conditioning unit from York. Green is out. Green is out, and Russ Colasar takes off with the lead in car number 8. Again, we've got those 50-50 raffle tickets still on sale. 50-50 raffle tickets still on sale. Benefiting Children's Hospital. Colasar, your leader. He'll have to start 12th in the feature line. Getting out with a new car this year, only out for a couple of weeks in the 69. Ed Dunn in the 14th third. Eric Roberts in the 16th fourth. Brad Westover's 31 fifth, and it's Doug Crawford in the 9C. Tony Storm off the pace in car 44S. Colasar continues to lead, but Danny Burns staying right with the race leaders. They enter turn 3. Spectator stock heats are next. Tony Storm to the pitch in car 44S. 7 to go. Colasar continues to lead in car number 8 as we approach the halfway point. Colasar stretching the lead now. The 8 car, 69, Danny Burns still second, and done in the 14th third. Roberts in the 16th fourth in the battle for 5th. Brad Westover's 31. Turn 4. Together in turn 4. Doug Crawford in the 9C and Brad Westover in the 31 together in the 4th turn. And Burns a little asleep at the wheel in the 69. He may have a problem. Let's see as they exit turn 4. He was running second. Something not right with the 69 of Dan Burns as he slows down. And I know what it is. He's got a flat right rear tire. Right rear tire is flat on the 69 of Dan Burns. It may have been going down because he was earlier in the race running real close to Russ Colasar, but he was fading right before the caution. White flag now, final lap. Eric Roberts in the 16th third. 9C Doug Crawford has already moved back to 4th. Then it's Rich Gaspirovich in the 5, the 31 of Brad Westover, and the 2 of Jeff Scott. Burns moves up to the top of the speedway. The checkered flag is waving for Russ Colasar. And now the yellow. So the race is official. Russ Colasar, he liked winning that feature so much last Saturday, he decided to win the heat again tonight. Winning can be a habit. Russ Colasar tried to make it that in car 55. You'll notice the primer on the 4 of Bill Slade. He also was in a bad wreck last week. And the 19B of Vince Titino from Imperial. Vince, one of the newcomers to racing here at Dirt's Monster Half Mile. Green is out. First heat for the spectator stocks. Bob Damron, your leader in the 12. Rick Wachter moving quickly into second. Jim Stevens at 38, Tom Pascutis in the 3, battling for third and fourth. Right with them, the 1C of Jim Zarin, the 51 of Ronald Patch, and they're all bunched together coming down the front straightaway. Rocking and rolling into turn 1. Bob Damron still your leader. Oh, Tom Pascutis in the 3 and Jim Stevens in the 38. 3 and 38 together in turn 2 up against the wall. Yellow is out. Tom Pascutis having no luck at all on the Bonjanino auto wreck. Siler defending spectator stock track champ, the 93X of Rick Wachter. Jim Zarin and his throng of fans line up third in the 1C. Ronald Patchin's 51, last week's feature winner is fourth. Then it's the 55 of Wee Willie White, the 20 of Dave Cook, Bill Slade in the 4, Vince Titino in the 19. Ronald Patchin, who lined up fourth on the restart, takes the high road around everyone into the lead. No, Patchin in the 51, jets into the lead. Wachter the 93X second. Patchin picking up the win last Saturday. Here comes Rick Wachter trying to put a little heat on your leader. Wee Willie White third in the 55, and Bob Damron in the 12, who was leading on this restart. Back to fifth now as Jim Zarin moves fourth in the 1C. 4-5 car freight train into turn 3. Running 6 to 20 of Dave Cook, and the 4 of Bill Slade, and the 19 of Vince Titino. Ronald Patchin, your leader. Patchin still your leader. He's got her sideways a little bit. Halfway, 4 laps to go. The Langvine Corvettes, Bill Gray Buick GMC, Sunrise Motors 51 shows the way. 93X. Coriopolis Service Star Hardware, W.R. Mitten & Sons Customs Home sponsored machine, second of Rick Wachter. Then it's the Cumps Lounge, Three Rivers Coin 55 of Wee Willie White, and the number 1 Cochran 1C of Jim Zarin. Two laps remaining, 2 to go. No room for error, that's for sure. Ronald Patchin still your leader. Ron has a little more in the straightaways. Rick Wachter seems to be the faster of the 2 cars into turns. White flag this time as Wachter tries the low side off of turn 4. 1 lap to go. Gray Buick GMC 51 off of turn 4. Checkered flag for Ronald Patchin. Rick Wachter second. Wee Willie White third. Jim Zarin fourth, and coming home fifth, the 12 of Bob Damron. Still taking the checker, the 20 of Dave Cook, and the 4 of Bill Slade. Next heat race for the spectator stocks lines up like this on the pole from North Hills. The double Z up modifieds are up next. off the fourth turn, the green is out. No, it's not. Really not liking something or other. We'll try it again. We got the American Motorcyclists Association regional event. Green is out. They thunder into turn one. Bunched up good. Danny Rich in the 67X. On the outside takes the lead. Pete Laurie in the 11 streaks into second. Literally in the Fantasy Show Bar number 11. Pete trying to streak the Fantasy Show Bar 11 into the lead. On the inside, he's got the lead going into turn one. Danny Rich in the 67X, not going to make it easy. Door to door off a two down the back chute. Laurie again with the advantage. Rich second. Dave Fulmer's 00 third. Ralph Highsong Jr. the 09 fourth. Then Bob Heim in the 92 and Jeff Brodaszewski in the 10. Laurie up high. Dusting off the fans in turn four. He hangs on to the lead with Danny Rich second. Dave Fulmer's 00 still third. Bob Heim in the 92 now fourth. 09. Ralph Highsong Jr. fifth as Heim in the 92 moves to third. Brodaszewski in the 10 moves through quickly on the inside. He'll end up fifth, maybe fourth. He'll be fifth. It's Highsong Jr. in the 09 fourth. Jeff Brodaszewski in the 10 moving into fourth. Ralph Highsong Jr. off the pace in the 09. The Smiley's tire. Highsong Sitco 09. Halfway, 4 laps down, 4 to go. Pete Laurie is still your leader. The Fantasy Show Bar Auto Trader 11. The Damage Incorporated 67X of Danny Rich second. Then it's the Lowry's Run Automotive 92 of Bob Heim. And the Tomai's Towing 10 of Jeff Brodaszewski. Dave Fulmer in the 00 fifth. Then it's Scott Stainsel in car 7. Mike Ross pitting in car 27. Car 25 also pitting. Brodaszewski in the 10 and Heim in the 92, side by side for third in turns 1 and 2. Good battle there. Two laps to go. The white flag, excuse me. 1 lap to go. The fourth turn, taking the checkered flag, Pete Laurie. Danny Rich second, Bob Heim will win the battle for third. The 10 of Jeff Brodaszewski fourth, and Dave Fulmer's 00 completes the top 5. Well, it's good to see the spectator stocks make it pretty much unscathed through the heat races, because if you were here for last week's feature, man, I think we started like 20, and starting last from Pittsburgh in the 17, winner 2 weeks ago, Dave McManus. Abadale, your early leader. Charlier on the outside in the 11, moving to second. Down the back straightaway. Paul Bush in the 42, now third. Into 3 and 4. They're going at it pretty good. Kurt Abadale in the 75. Dale Charlier in the 11, coming off of turn 4. Dave McManus in the 17 picks up 2 spots. He moves to fourth. Charlier right on the cushion, hooked up on the outside, down the back straightaway. Oh, Abadale shuts the door. Charlier goes in hard. Broad slide down 11. Around the top of the Speedway. It's still Kurt Havendale, your leader. Charlier a little too high that side. Paul Busch still third. Dave McManus in the 17 runs fourth. Yellow is out. The reason the yellow is out, they need to get the ambulance out of the pits. They need to get the ambulance out of the pits. That's the reason for the caution. 2 heats, then it'll be time for the Wolf's Head late model feature event. Oh, they touch coming down the front straightaway. Havendale and Charlier make contact with Charlier into the wall hard. Kurt Havendale and Dale Charlier had a close call earlier down the back straightaway. This time they got together coming down the front, and Charlier ended up in the wall in the 11. Dale Charlier, the winner of our feature last week. Tonight, he's going to make the feature. He'll have some repairs needed. He was up on the wall pretty good there for a while. Brzezinski and the 43 of Fred Varney. Green is out. And Kurt Havendale, the Kodak Gold 75, continues to lead. Paul Busch second, McManus third, Brzezinski in the fourth. Darren Miller drifts on the 16, drops back to fifth. Dave McManus in car 17, working the low side into second. He was the feature winner 2 weeks ago. Car spinning in turn 4. Mark Brzezinski in the 61 goes for a spin. Darren Miller may have assisted as he gets the point from starter Greg Wheeling. Yellow is out. Green is out. Kurt Havendale continues to lead. Dave McManus in the 17 second. Paul Busch in the 42 third. Then it's Mark Brzezinski in the 61. Darren Miller 16 and Fred Varney in the 43. Brzezinski's, they came down the front straightaway. Busch able to hold them off in the 42, the Busch Brothers tire 42. White flag, final lap. Kurt Havendale continues to lead. Paul Busch still third. 61, Mark Brzezinski looking for a way around. Kodak Gold, Pearls Cafe, 75, heat race win, unmodified style for Kurt Havendale from Imperial. Dave McManus in the 17 second, Paul Busch in the 42 third, 61 Mark Brzezinski fourth, Darren Miller in the 16 completing the top 5, then Fred Varney in the 43. 40, Jimmy Plants from Georgetown, and the 7 of Ian Parasolik from Bell Vernon. Green is out. Matt Smith the lead, 2 cars together. Don Plants goes spinning in the 02, and now Jim Petrell in the 84 goes spinning behind him. Yellow is out. full-time driver. Hot lapped a couple times last year in this car. This is the car that Sammy Stow drove so well last year. Matt's father, Walt, owns the car. He also drove it at the beginning of last season. One of the real veterans in racing in Western Pennsylvania, Bernie Patanowick. He's been at it a long time in a 37, and he's your new leader. Matt Smith second. Jimmy Plants in the 40. Looking better and better. He's third, another young driver. Jim Petrell in the 84, fourth. And it's the 71 of Mark Motes getting passed by the 02 of Don Plants for fifth. Third, the 84 of Jim Petrell fourth, the 02 of Don Plants running fifth, and the 71 of Mark Motes, and the 7 of Ian Parasolik. Second. Matt Smith still third in the 77, and the 84 Jim Petrell, and the 02 of Don Plants. Mark Motes 75, and Ian Parasolik in the 7. Road Dead Auto Wreckers 37. Checkered flag waving for Bernie Patanowick. Jimmy Plants second. Third is 77, Matt Smith, Jim Petrell, the 84 fourth, the 02 of Don Plants. Rounds out the top five, then it will be Mark Motes and Ian Parasolik. Get your ticket stubs ready while they finish lining up the Wolf's-Head Late Night. From McKees Rocks, Mark Petrucci. In the Coors 1 from Pittsburgh, Dennis Curry. In the Bradish Auto Sales 5 from Chester, West Virginia, Lou Bradish. In the SB Machine Equipment Service, Empire Excavating 34 from Allison Park, Bobby Burgess. And in the Auction Barn 09W from Callery, Bob Waring Sr. "25 laps for the Wolf's Head Late Models. Johnny Johnson in car 48, his nephew Mike Johnson in the 2. Bring the field around. Started Greg Wheeling, his assistant Gene Amos. High atop the flag stand. We're ready to roll. Here they come into turn number 4 on the throttle, and the green is out. Johnny Johnson slides high, and Mike Johnson going to turn 1. Down the back straightaway. Mike Johnson, you need to look out, Geisler, sideways for a moment. Able to get it back, straightened out. Mike Johnson leading, Johnny Johnson second. Geisler on 6th. the end of the back straightaway when they get to the gate back there. From that point on, he can go at any time. It's his decision to start the race on the restart. Mike takes off, but Johnny Johnson is right with him. Let's see what happens. Here they come into turn 4, looking for the green. Back underway, down the front straightaway. And this time it's Geisler moves to the top of the racetrack. Will come to 4th, side by side for the lead. Johnson and Johnson almost touching as they enter turn 3. Geisler now to the inside of Miley, Flinner to the outside of Miley. 3 wide for 3rd, coming off of turn 4. To call. Geisler and Flinner to 3rd, Geisler 4th, Miley. Almost into the back of Geisler off of 2 runs 5th. John Flinner on the move on the top of the racetrack. It's Mike Johnson, your leader. John Flinner trying to take 2nd. Johnny Johnson 3rd, Ben Geisler 4th, Ben Miley 5th. B.A. Malcolm running 6th. And it's Kip Moore, the 0-0. Malcolm now to the inside of Miley going into turn 3. Here comes Flinner chasing down Mike Johnson. 6 laps down. Way back in the field. Car 4 also starting to work his way up into contention. 3 now running in the 7th spot. Kip Moore, the 0-0-8. Here comes John Flinner underneath Mike Johnson in turn 4. No, Johnson holds him off. 7 laps down. Geisler down to 3rd. Inside of Johnson in turn 2, trying to make it stick down the back straightaway. Into turn 3, side by side. John Flinner and Mike Johnson. Flinner with the advantage in turn 4, and he's got the lead. Johnson now 2nd, Geisler is 3rd, Miley 4th, now winning Johnny Johnson battles for 5th. TNC Automotive, AGL and Concrete Contractors, D11 of John Flinner rocketing into the lead. Mike Johnson 2nd now. Car into the wall. It's Ben Miley in the 99. Miley in the 99 into the wall in turn 3 as the yellow waves. Pitting. Here comes the 48 of Johnny Johnson in the pits. Johnson was running in the 5th spot in car 48. He's now in the pits. Damage to the 99 of Ben Miley. 5th, 0-0, Kip Moore 6th. No lap traffic to contend with. Leaders are back to speed. The green is back out. Here they come into turn 4. Coming off the 4th turn down the front straightaway. It's Flinner. B.A. Malquid on the outside of Geisler taking over 3rd. Geisler now has his hands full with the 4 and 3. It's still Flinner your leader. Mike Johnson 2nd. Malquid 3rd. Geisler 4th. Track is fast. 11. Fast track, competitive field. Everyone out there finishing on the lead lap, with the exception of Bob Waring Sr., who fell off the pace. Flinner's last win came on September 5th, 1992. That was his first ever late model feature win. John also becomes the 5th different winner in 5 nights of racing here in 1994. Lou Bradish, Ed Ferree, Mark Banal, Lynn Geisler, and John Flinner have each scored 1 feature win in the Wolf's Head late model so far in 1994. Also, get your 50-50 tickets out. Get your 50-50 tickets out. We'll be drawing the winning number in Victory Lane. Congratulations to our Wolf's Head Monarch Oil Hard Charger, Lou Bradish. He started 17th and finished 6th. Lou Bradish in car number 5, our Hard Charger. There's your Wolf's Head late model feature winner. Put your hands together for John Flinner. Let's go trackside to Don Gamble. Don?
How's that? Over back, in the infield. How's that? Awful happy pit crew here with a number 11. Before we do that, though, we want to make one of the fans happy. $252. Ticket 324136. 3436. I can't. All right, let's try this again.
Real fast. We were hooked up. We were glad. It was a fast top house. Can you hear me? Hello?
Fast. Who would you're either fast or you have bad luck. So tonight, on you. I couldn't believe how fast it was going. So you must.
Apologize for we're working with a new microphone. Obviously it's not working. They say there ain't much we can do about it at this point in time. Are in the 8-6, Jim Lapro, 47, Ross Dunn, Rich Gasparovich in the 5, Matt Sherlock in the 21, Dwayne Popham the 7, Brad Westover in the 31, 4W Wayne Gaither, Paul Shepik in the 36, the 2 of Jeff Scott, Rich Curry in the 3, the 40 of Doug Clausen, the 5 Y of Kirk Young, Danny Burns in the 69, and Terry Rosenberger in car 66. Here they come off the 4th turn, and the green is out. Murphy grabs the early lead in car 42, 14. Ed Dunn running second. Sammy's down to 26, third. Beatty in the 044. Then it's Jim Paul in the 44. And the 99er, Ricky Thomas running 6. but a car spun in turn 2 to bring out the yellow. Three, 2, 4, 1, 3, 6. If we don't have a winner by the end of this feature, we'll draw another winning number. 3, 2, 4, 1, 3, 6. Green is back out with 9 down. Here they come. Look at this. 3 wide. Restart Ricky. You gotta watch him on the restarts. Now Murphy got to battling. He took the lead. Now they try to come back, but no. It's Ricky Thomas, your leader. Stiles second. Murphy third. Beatty in the 04 is fourth. Colasar trying to hold up. Bidding for fifth. Thomas up high off the turn 4. Here comes now. They touch down the front straightaway.
Yeah, 69 did.
Stow brings it back to speed. The green is out as they head down the front straightaway. Dicing for position. Beatty pushes high in the 04. Murphy in the 42 trying to move to third. Beatty won't let him down the back straightaway. Stow is over number 4 car lane advantage in the 26. Colasar in the 8 second. 2 laps to go. 2 to go. Cars spinning in turn 4. Together between turn 3 and 4. Yellow is out. Yellow is out. Right, 2 laps to go. Stow back up to speed as the green drops. Exiting turn 4. Swinging Sam Stow's clear. Leader West Colasar. Turn 1. Big shots. They're together. Beatty and Colasar. Beatty ends up second down the back straightaway. The native Colasar is third. 42 Eddie Murphy and Rich Curry in 3 side by side for 4th. White flag, 1 lap to go. The Century Square Shop and Save 26 of Sam Stow leads them into turns 3 and 4. Heating and air conditioning, limited late model feature win to swinging Sam Stow. Beatty second, Curry comes to third. Colasar the 4th. Murphy in the 42 fifth.
Let's fill you in on who our Monarch Oil Hard Charger is. Chris Jones, Miss Pittsburgh Circle Track Club, will be joining Swingin' Sam and Victory Lane. Century Square Shop and Save, sponsor 26. Sammy, you picked up a bunch of wins last year in the unmodified. Put your hands together. You can see the happy folks on the front straightaway. Your York Limited Late Model Feature winner, Sammy Stow. Dawn, I understand that our feature winner, Swingin' Sam Stow, was wearing a diaper yesterday competing in the Undy 500 here at Pittsburgh's Pennsylvania Motor Speedway. I think he does a little better in a uniform than he does in a diaper. He didn't win yesterday.
Yeah, I think you're right, Dow. Some interesting news on this race I want to share with the fans. Keith Young in the 26 and car number 8 share a scale. They went in partners on a set of scales, Russ Colasar, so that they could set their cars up. I thought it was interesting they were running 1-2. Also, Russ got his start in racing buying one of Sammy's former cars.
It's good to see Sammy running so good. Plus, Don John Beatty second in the 04. He's knocking up.
Before we start this, we got to talk about yesterday's race.
Yeah, I put a diaper on and opened my mouth last Saturday night. I says, yeah, if you get me entered, I'll go in my diaper. So Tuesday I was going to work to hear my name a minute, so I couldn't back out. I had to do it. So
last year in the UMP car, you had 4 or 5 wins. Every week you've been running a little faster in the Keith Young Shop and Save car. It looked like tonight you were determined you were going to get the checker.
yeah, things been running good, Keith. I can't thank him enough and the crew. I felt bad when I hit Thomas. That was totally accident. They said watch leaning, but I don't lean, and anybody who knows and watches me, I don't like to lean. I like to win fair and square. I apologize to him, and thanks a lot.
Let's compare your victories in the UMP car to the full-body car. Do you have any preference, and did you have any adjustment you had to make, one with fenders, one without?
No, not really. I love the limiteds and the late model. I mean, that's my dream, to go late model big time, and if me or Keith hit the lottery, we're gone.
How'd you feel at the end? You had Beatty and Colasar really pressing you, and Curry was in the mix too. A lot of fast cars all together.
Yeah, I was losing my bite up top, and I kept seeing them. They're sticking their nose up underneath me. And the way Russ runs on the bottom, if I didn't move down, he'd have beat me. There's no doubt about it. So I probably slowed down a little bit going low, but that's what I had to do.
Congratulations on a nice win.
Thank you.
Now, before we start here, I want to say hi to Michael Davis and his wife and their son. They're visiting here from California. Mike ran a couple of races here. He's a former student of mine from Langley High School.
B, the 27 is Mike Ross. Jim Steffens in the 38. Stush Sadowski in car 57. 15-lap feature for the spectator stocks. Modifieds will be next. Last week's winner, Ronald Patchen, starting back in the 12th spot in car 51. Greg Wheeling with the green flag in the sky, looking to start them as they exit turn number 4. And the green is out. It's Pete Lurie in the 11 that takes the lead into turn 1. Rick Lock, the 93X, trying to work the bottom of 1 is second. Wee Willie White in the 55 third. And then Bob Heim, the 92 fourth. So they sort themselves out. Jim Zarin in the 1 and Danny Rich in the 67. Wheel to wheel for 5th. Here we go, lap 1. The 11 of Pete Lurie, your leader. Quickly, the 93X of Rick Locker back to the inside in turn 1, sliding up. Lurie holds him off in 1 and 2. Wachter second, 55 Wee Willie White third, 92 Bob Heim fourth, 1C Jim Zarin is fifth, 67 Danny Rich sixth, 10 Jeff Bonashevsky seventh. Zarin in the 1C, Heim the 92 racing hard for fourth and fifth into turn 1. Wachter continues to enter the corners. He's able to run lower through the corners in the 93X, but Pete Lurie right now in the fast lane, the 11-year leader. Front 7 cars running together with the 8th car of Bob Damron, the 12 not far behind. Car slowing down, Jim Steffens in the 38 on the inside of turn 4 trying to get back out onto the track and does. The green stays out. Steffens with a flat right rear tire headed back to the pits. Jim Steffens in car 38. Pete Lurie, the Fantasy Show Bar 11, continues to lead. Rick Locker, the W.R. Minden Sons Custom Homes 93X second. Here goes Willie White in the 55 outside of Walker trying to take over that second spot. Down the back chute, it's still Walker second, White third, Zarin's 1C fourth, and the 92 of Bob Heim fifth. Danny Rich in the 67 sixth, Jeff Bonashevsky in the 10 7th. Rob Damron's 12-8, Ronald Patchen in the 51 9th, running 10th is the 7 of Scott Staso. 5 laps down, 10 to go. Wachter again to the inside. He's got the advantage this time in turn 2. But down the back straightaway, Pete Lurie holds him off. And now Wee Willie White in the 55 again to the outside. Trying to take second from Wachter. These guys continue to put on a great show running on street tires. 6 laps complete. Wee Willie White now second in the 55, and Jim Zarin in the 1C tries to get third. Wachter on the low side of the Speedway in the 93X. And the high car is trying to get by. Pete Lurie, your leader in the 11. Wee Willie White second. Neck and neck for third. Wachter the 93 and Zarin in the 1C. Still running fifth, the 92 Bob Heim. Danny Rich in the 67-6. Jeff Bonashevsky in the 10 moves to 7th. Ronald Patchen in the 51 is now 8th. Bob Damron in the 12th, 9th. And Scott Staso in the 7 runs 10th. Halfway, 7 laps to go. Great action. Slower cars in front of your leaders here very shortly. This could get interesting. Vince Tino in the 19, now in the path of race leader Pete Loria. Coming on the inside is the 55 of Wee Willie White. Into turn one, White goes to the inside. He takes the lead. Wachter comes back to second. They're slamming and bamming. Rich and Zarin get trapped on the top of the racetrack behind Tino. Wee Willie White takes the lead. Wachter second. Hines up to third. Laurie ends up fourth in the 11th, and Bonaszewski is now fifth in car 10. 5 laps to go. 5 to go. The Cumps Lounge, Three Rivers Coin 55 of Wee Willie White, your new leader. Your front 7 car is still running, all in one pack. Rick Wachter to the inside of the 93 continues to challenge Willie White. They're dead even going into turn 1. 4 laps to go. Wachter to the inside. White up high. He'll have the advantage in turn 2. Bob Heim in the 92 taking a look on the outside of Wachter for second. Bill Slade in car 4 in the pits. 3 laps to go. 3 to go. Wee Willie White. Still your leader into turn 1. The Cumps Lounge, Three Rivers going 55. Holding off. W.R. Minden Sons Custom Homes. Coriopolis Service Star Hardware 93X of Rick Wachter. Wachter back even with him in turn 3. White trying to squeeze him down to the inside. 2 laps to go. 2 to go. Bob Heim to the outside. 3 wide going into 1. 3 wide for the lead in turn 1. It's still Wee Willie White, Rick Wachter, and Bob Heim. 3 wide off of 2 with a lap car there. Look out. Wee Willie White still your leader as Heim back down to the 92, and now Tony Shevchuk in the 7Z gets a piece of the 51 of Ronno Patchen and the 10 of Jeff Bonaszewski, and the yellow is out. In the 67, Staso in the 7 is 7th. Amron in the 12, 8th. Off the 4th turn, and the green is out. Down the front straightaway, Rick Wachter wins the drag race as they head into turn 1. Wachter to the inside. Here comes Wee Willie trying to get back around him on the outside, but it's going to be Wachter your leader off of turn 2. Wee Willie White electing to use the outside for the restart. And Wachter taking advantage of the inside line. 1 lap to go. 1 to go. Pete Laurie has moved back to third in car 11. Heim in the 92 now fourth. Zarin in the 1 and 67. Danny Rich racing for fifth. Wachter starting to pull away down the back straightaway. Here comes Laurie in the 11 trying to take second. Checkered flag will be waving. The W.R. Minden Sons Custom Homes. Coriopolis Auto Parts. 93X of Rick Wachter takes the win. Wee Willie White second. Pete Laurie at third. Fourth to Bob Heim in the 92. Jim Zarin's 1C completes the top 5. A double file restart can always prove interesting at the end, with the leader having the option of taking the inside or the outside. Wee Willie White went to the outside, and Rick Wachter's car working so well on the bottom took advantage of it, coming off of turn 4 to take the lead. And what we talked about, the late models and their speed, and the York Limited late models in their close battle, but this one right here was the best of the 3 so far.
Couldn't be any closer, Dow. Running 3-4 abreast. Guys doing a super job.
And clean racing. I mean, they're side by side, 3 wide, 4 wide, and doing a great job with those skinny tires.
It's a testimony not only to the drivers, but how the tech inspection has kept the cars all on an even playing field.
Yeah, they like to have a good time, the Cyclops Racing Team. Put your hands together for your spectator stock feature winner, Rick Wachter. Rick becomes the 4th different winner this season. Ronno Patchen's been the only repeat winner in the spectator stocks. He has 2 wins. Wachter, Jim Zarin, and Jeff Bonaszewski each have 1.
Had forgotten about it and they're planning to go. They need to get in touch with Mom Burgess.
All right, Don. We're filling you in on the top 10 and also our Monarch Oil hard charger. As soon as we figure it out, there were a lot of chargers in that one. The whole field was charging. Top 10 in the spectator stock feature, 93 X-Rick Wachter, your winner, 55 Lee Willie White 7, 11 Pete Gloria 3rd, 92 Bob Heim 4th, 1C Jim Zarin 5th, 67 Danny Rich 6th, 57 Stus Shadowski 7th, the 7 of Scott Staso 8th, 51 Ron Opatchin 9th, and the 12 of Bob Damron completes the top 10.
I wasn't sure.
You got a whole herd coming at you, Don.
Glad these guys aren't mad at me. Rick, it's hard to believe a closer race. The front 6, 7, 8 cars running in a pack. Could have put a bedspread over them. Some of your thoughts on the race and the close competition?
It's tough. It's good racing out here. That was really close. We just tried to, on the restart, they all ran about the same. We tried a couple different grooves. Tried low seemed to work a little bit better tonight.
Why does your car work so well on the low side?
These guys know how to set up a car.
I'd like to know your thoughts when the pack, 4 or 5 cars came up on that one lap car and it was like, which way do we go?
Yeah, you just got to hope for the best, you know. It can work against you. It has before on us, but this time we were lucky.
Well, you know, you give a quiet interview. It's hard to get you to talk, but your foot knows which way to go. You had the hammer down, picked up a win. We want to congratulate you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Dow.
Thank you, Don. Congratulations. They're bringing the field up to speed as they enter turn number 4. And the green is out. Into turn 1. Contact on the front straightaway. Everyone straightens him around. Fred Varney, your leader in car 43. Mark Rhodes in the 71 runs second. Aaron Miller, though, challenging him in the 16 on the inside. Fred Varney, your leader, at the end of 1 lap, and Fred is gone. Mark Rhodes in the 71 second, Darren Miller in the 16 third, Mark Obrzezinski in the 61 fourth. Then it's Don Plants in the 02. They're double foul. Position 3 on back. A lot of traffic. Congestion. Fred Varney in the 43 leading by half a straightaway. Once the back of the pack is Dale Charlier in the 11 and Kurt Happendale in the 75 try and charge their way to the front. Jim Petrillo in the 84 up close to the wall exiting turn 4. Continues on. Darren Miller is now second in the 16. 61 Mark Obrzezinski takes over third, Moats in the 71 to fourth, and Charlier breaks through in the 11. Charlier into fifth. Maybe more as he comes off of turn 4. He'll have fourth. Flying State Motorsports, Jim Oil 11 really moving. Fred Varney's really moving as well. Your leader by half a straightaway in the 43. 16 Darren Miller still second. 61 Mark Obrzezinski third, and then the 11 of Charlier, making that a 3-car battle. 02 Don Plants runs fifth. Happendale in the 75 is sixth. Goes to the 71. Drops to 8th. Passed by the 40 of Jimmy Plants, who is 7th. Yellow is out. Yellow out. We got a car up against the wall in 3 and 4. Dave McManus in the 17, trying to drive away from the scene. It's his race to start. Darren Miller, though, edging ahead of now. Fred's on the gas. The green is out, and here we come. Into turn 4. Green is out. Miller took off with the lead, and Charlier quickly moved to second. Now Charlier takes lead as they head into turn 1. Dale Charlier from 4th to 1st. Darren Miller 16 second. Oh, 2 cars into the wall, 3 cars into the wall in turn 2. We'll try that restart again. Don Plants in the 0-2. Jim Petrillo. Petrillo on car 84 ready to return to the Speedway as the green comes back out. Fred Varney still the leader. Dale Charlier in the 11 follows him into turn 1. Kurt Habadell moves on the inside in the 75. Jim Petrillo rejoins the field in the 84 down the back straightaway. Varney still your leader, but look out, here comes Charlier in the 11 to the low side of the racetrack. Side by side coming off of turn 4. Dale Charlier takes the lead. Varney still second, Habadell third that time. Bruno Brzezinski the 61 fourth. Now it's Habadell in the 75 moving to second. Mark Brzezinski in the 61 takes third. Fred Varney drops to fourth in car 43. Fred Varney up high in the 43, close to the wall in turn 4. He'll lose a couple of more spots. Kurt Habadell now glued to the back bumper of Dale Charlier down the back straightaway. Coming for the halfway point. Into 3 and 4. Charlier your leader in the 11. Habadell in the 75 second. Brzezinski in the 61 third with 7 laps to go. Charlier is still your leader. 6 laps to go. Kurt Habadell closing in off the second turn, trying to make a run down the back straightaway. Charlier leads him into 3. The Tri-State Motorsports Chem Oil 11, followed by the Kodak Gold. Pearl's Cafe 75 of Kurt Habadell. 5 laps to go. Oh, a hard crash in turns 3 and 4. 02 Don Plants and the 17 of Dave McManus bring out the yellow. Ready to go back to green. 5 laps to go. Dale Charlier, your leader in the 11. He'll restart the race. Charlier goes, the green drops. He got him on the restart that time, but he gets high coming off of 4, and Habadell closes right back in. Brzezinski the 61 third. Miller the 16th fourth. Batanowicz trying to get 5th into 37. They're bunched up. Brzezinski gets sideways. Look out, bad crash on the back straightaway. Cars together. Not as bad as it looked at first, but the yellow is out. The yellow is out. Bernie Batanowicz in the 37. 61 Mark Brzezinski. 16 Darren Miller. Miller coasting around. Brzezinski driving away. Batanowicz comes to a stop. And Mark Moat's also back there in the 71, but it looked real bad at first when they all got together. But it's still him that starts the race. He's going to lay back. Now let's see what happens. The chess game, the suspense. Anytime it could happen. Here we go. Green is out. Side by side, coming off of 4 down the front straightaway. The turn number 1 is anybody's ball game. Dale Charlier has the lead. Habadell second. Matt Smith in the 77 third. Habadell pushes high into the wall. Habadell pushes high into the wall, and he comes to a stop atop the 4th turn. The yellow will come out for Kurt Habadell. to speed. The green is back out. 4 laps to go. A lot of changing going on as the wrecks continue. Charlier leads them into 1. Smith in the 75 second. 71 Mark Boats off the pace. The 7 of Ian Parasolik gets passed on the outside of the 40 of Jimmy Plants. Plants third now. Parasolik fourth. And Fred Varney is fifth in car 43. We've got 3 laps to go. Charlier continues to lead. Young Matt Smith doing a fine job in the 77. He's from Charleroi, running second. Two laps to go, 2 to go. Smith in the 77 starting to work pretty good on the inside of the racetrack. Trying to close in on Charlier with 1 to go. They come, the Tri-State Motorsports, Chem Oil 11, back-to-back feature wins in the modifieds for Dale Charlier. Matt Smith second, Jimmy Plants third, Ian Parasolik fourth, and Fred Varney rounds out the top 5. Dale Charlier, in addition to the feature win, will also be on Monarch Oil Hard Chargers. He started 13th and finished first. He'll pick up a case of Wooset from Monarch Oil, Western PA's largest distributor of Wooset.
The car, I saw the damage to the 2 wheels and a little bit on the steering, and I felt that they would be, not the steering but the header, that they would be able to get it repaired. Sure enough, they did.
Put your hands together for your Modified feature winner, Dale Charlier.
Dal, we were just talking with Dale's father, and in order to get the car fixed, they had to go over to Midway where they live and get a brake rotor and some suspension parts, and they tell us the drive shaft is bent. They don't know how it lasted for the race.
Tell you, Don, this division is getting more and more competitive. Unfortunately, tonight, a lot of accidents, but it was going down to the end. If Kurt would have stayed in there without the flat tire, who knows? It would have been interesting.
Well, Dal, pick a class that wasn't tough tonight.
You're right. Great racing tonight, and we'll hope for more next Saturday. Any of the divisions tonight. Track in perfect shape, and they were getting the best of it.
Ryan Underwood and his guys are kind of proud of the track. Extremely fast, smooth, and dust-free. Told him I'll come get him in the golf cart if that needs taken care of. Get the picture here. That's his dad coming over in a T-shirt. He's a former driver, used to run the old Greater Pittsburgh Speedway in the Coupe division. Okay, Dale, come on down here. The night didn't start off very good, but when I saw the car down there, I came back. Your dad asked me how bad is it. I think it's fixable. They were pretty busy. Just exactly what did they have to fix?
In the front end was all the steering. The frame was bent. They had to straighten that all out. Lost 3 wheels, 3 tires. 90% of the rear suspension was either bent or busted, so we had to replace it all or fix it. Well,
And the drive shaft is bent?
yeah, the drive shaft's still bent. We couldn't find nothing, and it started vibrating pretty bad the last couple of laps.
Kind of a tribute to Tri-State Motorsports. That's your company, the guys that built the car. You keep winning like this, it's going to get busy at the shop.
I hope so.
Well, how's it feel? You're the only guy to do back-to-back wins. You did it the hard way.
It feels great. It's a very competitive class, and I knew Kurt was there, and once I seen him drop out, I knew we pretty well had it made.
Well, congratulations on another win. I'm going to make that a deal. He said it's pretty far from the pits down to Victory Lane. I'm going to come get him in the cart.
You mind if I just acknowledge my sponsors? I got Kim Oil from Oakdale, PA, Charlotte Signs, which is my cousin, Carnes' Auto Wrecking, Jook's Body Shop, and the guy I owe a lot to is Jerry Molly from Barker's Machine.
He do the motor?
Yeah, he does all our motor work, plus all our problems he has to try to fix too.
Well, I think he got him figured out. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Dow, back up to you.